Hello class, how are you today? Okay, I'm here to introduce your next project. It's going to be a group project. You have a design challenge. I don't know if you guys have ever seen any of those shows on HGTV or Home Network or any of those things, but you guys are going to be the one to design a room for potential clients. So these clients will be contacting you as a group and giving you the challenge of what you'll be designing for. You will need to include a lot of different things within the room. I'm going to give you a quick breakdown, and please look at this wiki page for any questions and if you need to know anything else that I don't explain right now. Okay, the main thing that I want you to get out of this is you're going to be designing using the elements of art and principles of design. So you're going to have to include those, okay? I want them in a document, pasted on the back of your inspiration board. You'll get to know what an inspiration board is later, one step at a time. Okay, so this is the document that you will be attaching to the back of your inspiration board. Quick breakdown. You need to make sure that you include line, color, shape, form, value, texture, and space. What are those? Those are our elements of art. Okay, within the elements of art, you're going to be illustrating the principles of design, which are movement, rhythm, pattern, contrast, unity, balance, and emphasis. Okay? So using the elements of art, you're going to show the principles of design. We can talk about this more in class and really get you guys going if you need a little recap on what those are. But everybody should understand what's going on. Okay? So you're creating a successful composition using these. You're designing a real life size canvas. Okay? You need to plan for your room design, and like I said, these need to be labeled on the back. Okay, things to include in your inspiration board, or you can call it a mood board. Some of you will be able to do it digitally, depending on the software and the technology that you have accessible to you, and I'm totally okay with that. If you don't have it, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way, which is just creating an inspiration board using cutouts and copies and magazine clippings, like people did it before technology. But if you happen to have an iPad and you have the capability to use that application, you're more than welcome to do so. Okay, so you need to have inspiration. Inspiration is going to be a photo, a drawing, an artifact, line, form, shape, unity, emphasis, pattern, whatever needs to go in there. Okay, your research, you're going to research all the different elements of your room, and you're going to send me your research, okay? I just want to double check on those. I want to make sure that you're citing your references correctly. Okay, you can use books, magazines. You just need to let me know where you got them. It's okay, it's not like APA or MLA format. I just want to know where they came from, okay? Your style, I want a photo or a drawing of the style, and then I also want a written description of what that style is and why your room demonstrates that style. Okay, so for example, if you look on the wiki page, I showed you an example of a contemporary bohemian look, okay? Bohemian meaning that it's kind of against the norm. It's not what you would expect, yet it's contemporary because it uses simple lines and shapes, bringing it into the modern time, into contemporary design, okay? Any questions like that I can answer. I also have a list of websites for you to check out and look at, okay? How is the room going to be used? What's the function? Your clients will be telling you what the function of the room is. Is it a bathroom? Is it a dining room? Is it a living room? Okay, you need to know these things. You also need to know the setting of the room when you talk about the use of the room, okay? Is it a formal room? It is a room where, it's more for look than for use, okay? If it's a working room like a kitchen, that's got, you've got to make sure that the space is usable versus just decorative, okay? Again, that goes into the stuff that you put in the room. Furniture, electronics, your color scheme. I want you to create paint chips, and I want at least 5. You're going to have 3 accent colors and 2 supporting colors. Your supporting colors are going to be more like neutrals. We'll get into that more. Your floor plan needs to be a scaled drawing, so everything you draw, you need to tell me what your scale is. We talked about this in our lessons on perspective and drawing to scale. So you guys need to refer back to your notes about that. Again, further questions you can ask me. Your budget, you're going to need to make an itemized list. And again, you're kind of making up this. It's a fun project. It's a game. So I don't expect you to have your budget like exactly, you have to know exactly per foot how much your carpet is. but I definitely want an estimate that's reasonable, okay? Make me believe that that's what you found that carpet for. And, take advantage of those garage sales and thrift store shopping. If you told me that you found your dining room table at a thrift store for $35, I think that sounds pretty reasonable. So some ways to pinch some money on your budget. And then last but not least, you need an artist rendering. I want a drawing that's showing everything in it. It's a photo snapshot of what potentially your room is going to look like. Okay, so since you don't have a camera and since we're not actually building the room, you're going to draw a perspective drawing that's going to tell me what the room's going to look like. Okay, that needs to be, I want 2 of these. One is a pencil drawing, and the second one is traced in pen, and you're going to use your marker techniques, which we went over. I can put up the video tutorial of how to use those markers again if anybody needs. Actually, I will just include that in the wiki for you. Okay, so these are 9 by 12. I will give you the paper for those. And that's pretty much everything that's going into this. Your presentation is going to be a video, okay? You guys are more than welcome to use the equipment that I have in the classroom. We'll set up some time slots for you to be able to use that, and you're just going to be selling me your room. Why should I? Because I'm really all of your clients. Why should I pick your room over somebody else's design, okay? So you're going to be pitching me your design plan. All right, so good luck. Talk to me if you have any questions.